Morning, everybody. We're just marching. March that wide. Bring those knees up. Get your arms going. Nice slow warm up today. March it out wide. Slowly go down into a squat. You can pulse if you would like, or you could just hang out. We're going to pull a rope. Reaching out, pulling back. Come up on those toes. Pulse if you want. Come back to center, march it out. We're going to do hands up, toes up. So hands are going to go up, toes are going to come up. If you can't find your toes, find your knees. If you can't find your knees, find your shins. Oh. About 10 more seconds here. Jog it out. We're going to do jumping jack arms, straight leg raise. So jumping jack arms, straight leg raise. If you can't go overhead because you have shoulder problems, it's okay to go right here. Really focus squeezing on your butt. That's where you should feel the movement. About 10 more seconds here. Come back to center, march it out. We're going to do high knees, arms up, same side. High knee, arm up, high knee, arm up. Really try to get those knees up as high as you got it. If you can't go overhead because you got shoulder problems, you can go out front. Come back to center, march that out. We're going to do the same thing, opposite arm, opposite leg. So right arm goes up, left knee goes up. Just opposites. Come back to center, march it out. We're going to go into a squat. You can come up on your toes, you can pulse, you can just squat, or you can pulse. We're going to punch across our body. You can squat and punch if you'd like. Whatever you're feeling today. Just make sure your weight's in your heels. Your toes are a little bit off the ground so they're not being monkey feet. Got about 15 more seconds here. Three, 2, 1. Come back to center, march it out. We're going to go into just a forward fold, come back up, forward fold, come back up. If you'd like, you can take that into a single leg. Forward fold, come back up, other side, forward fold, come back up. Just make sure you're all in line. Feel the movement in your glutes and your hips. Nice and slow, it's not fast. Birdie on a glass. Toes are pointing down to the ground as your foot comes up. Try to pretend you have headlights on your hips, facing down. Come back to center, march it out. Heel walk, toes are coming up, going forward, going back, going diagonal. Whatever space you have, that's what you're using. I think I've lost scale. Switch over to those toes. Quite possibly you could feel this in your calves. Come back, march to center. We're going to do scapular squeezes. You're going to take your arms up and you're going to squeeze. You'll feel it right here. Squeeze. Taking those scapulas, putting them in your back pockets. Feel the squeeze. Got about 10 more seconds here. We'll take a little break, grab some weights. Shake that out. I'm going to use my 5 pounds. I'll probably switch to my 3 pounds. If you don't have any weights at all, it's okay. You can use water bottles, soup cans, whatever you have. I grab my 5s. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to switch to my 3s. Grab a drink if you need it. We're going to start in about 10 seconds. When we start, we're going to do a high knee hold for about 10 seconds, a shoulder press with a high knee and a high knee hold. You'll get the flow when we go. All right, I got my weights at my sides. I'm going to pick up my left knee in 3, 2, 1. All we are doing is just holding. Just holding. We're going to try and continue to keep that leg raised, and we're going to shoulder press. If you can't go overhead, just go back and forth right here. If you need to put your leg down, that's okay. Try to do it on your heel, or you can put it behind you on your toe. Come down, shake that out, switch sides. Weight, shift your weight to your left foot, bring up your right knee. Hang out here. Working those hip flexor muscles, your quads. If you find yourself lowering down, it's okay, but that means it's a little bit weak, so you now know you need to work that muscle. Bring those arms up into a shoulder press. Ready, go. Ooh. Working balance, shoulders, hips, all at the same time. 2, 1. Shake that out. The next thing we're going to do is go into a split squat. Left leg is forward, right leg is back. Arms are at your sides. We're just going to pulse for 10 seconds. Ready, go. The move we're going to add is a punch with a wrist twist. I'll show you. 3, 2, 1. Arms up. Punch forward, wrist twist. Punch forward, wrist twist. So you're in the hammer curl position, punching forward, fingertips are going toward the ground. Ooh. Come back to center, switch legs. Right foot's going forward, left foot's going back. Pulse. If this is too much, you can bring your legs together. Just pulse. 3, 2, 1. Punch with a wrist twist. Five seconds. Shake that out. We're either going to go into a squat on our toes or a stand on our toes. Whatever you're feeling today, we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. And your feet are going to be slightly outside of your hips if you're going to do a squat. In 3, 2, 1, squat it down, up on your toes if you got it. We're hanging out. When we switch, we're going to do that scapular squeeze in our squat position that we did during our warm-up. So, and your arms are going to go up and you're going to squeeze it down. Arms are going to go up, you're going to squeeze it down. You may or may not use weights, it's what you're feeling. Ready, go. If you can't go overhead, arms out to the side, squeeze it back. Squeeze it back. In 3, 2, 1, squat on your toes. Whew. Shake that out. We're going to do shoulder flexion to single leg raise. So arms are going to be out, palms facing down. Arms are going to go up. Right leg is going to go back and down. Up and down. Concentrating on movement in your glutes. Sorry, stay on your single leg. On your left. I gotta switch weights. Switch sides. We're gonna go to the other side. Single leg flexion, straight leg raise. Don't use momentum. If you feel yourself kicking, bring your leg back to your toes, then lift it up. Back to your toes, then lift it up. If you feel yourself kicking. Come back to center, march that out. I did have to switch to my 3 pounds. My shoulders are getting wore out. We're going to do high knee, shoulder press crunch. We're going to take our arms to our shoulders. You can either go high or you can go right here. Boom. Boom, boom. If you're not feeling it with the weights, get rid of them. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. About 10 more seconds here. Again, if you're feeling momentum, you're not doing it right. You should feel your muscles moving. 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. We're going to do shoulder extension, leg extension. We're going to hang our hands at our sides. We're going to shift our weight to our left leg. Our right leg is going to go back and our arms are going to go back. Again, same thing here. If you feel yourself kicking, put those toes down first and lift that heel. Hi, heel. Switch sides. Shift that weight to the right side. Leg extension, arm extension. About 5 more seconds here. Shake that out. We're going to take our left arm, go up to our ear, come down, turn out. Up to our ear, come down, turn out. So our palm is facing our ear when we're at our ear. Our palm is facing away from our ear when we're out. So it looks like this. Ear to out. Ear to out. We're going to switch that. We're going to take our left hand. We're going to put it across our right side. Hand is almost in that pocket. We're going to pull it up and go out. Down. Up and out. I have my 3-pound weights. You can use your little soup cans, your big soup cans, or your water bottles. Whatever you're using for weights. And it's a pull and a push. There's no swing. It's a pull and a push. Shake that out. Same thing, other side. Right hand, left ear, going down. I have a tendency to move my neck. That's bad. Don't follow my lead. Neck stays on your head. I mean, on your shoulders. Switch that. Hands going in your pocket, coming up. Hands going in your pocket, coming up. About 5 more seconds here. Shake that out. We're going to go into the chair position. Feet are about hip width apart. You're going to hinge at your hips, butt's going back. Bring your elbows to right here, and we're just going to raise. Just going to raise. Again, heels in your, weights in your heels. Toes are up off the ground. Trying to be stacked. Hips are over your ankles. Your knees are not going way over your toes. They're just at your toes. Pulling them out. About 5 more seconds here. 2, 1. Shake that out. If you need a drink, grab a drink. I'm really bad at telling you to grab a drink. So the next thing that we're going to do, bicep curls, palms facing out, bicep curl. We're going to add a movement. We just need to get this movement first. Now we're going to go bicep curl, shoulder press. Bicep curl, shoulder press. If you can't go overhead, this is as far as you're going. This is hard for me because I have to think what I'm doing. About 5 more seconds here. We're going to go into a lunge and reach. Shake that out. We're going to go into a lunge and reach. I'm putting both of my weights in one hand, so I have a total of 6 pounds. Right leg's going to go forward, left leg is going to go back, and you're going to reach out. You're going to come up. Go down and come up. I showed you 2 different variations. You can go down and come up. You can go down, you can come up. Either one. If you're not feeling a lunge, find a chair. Same thing, go down, come up. Go down, come up. About 5 more seconds here. Shake that out. Switch sides. If you are doing alternating sides, that's fine. Keep alternating. Left leg's going to go forward. Right leg's going to go back. Reach out. Come in. Slow and controlled. You're in charge of the movement. Woo. Shake that out. We're going to go to a squat and stir the pot. Again, I have both my weights in one hand. I'm probably going to let go of them in a minute because my arms are getting tired. Legs are a little bit outside of your shoulders and your hips. You're going to squat down, elongate that lever, stir that pot. If you can't go all the way out, it's okay to stir your pot right here. And it's totally okay to stir that pot with no weights. The longer the lever, the harder it is. Reverse that lever. I'm going clockwise now. You guys might be doing counterclockwise. Shake that out, grab a drink. We're going to go into jumping jack arms, straight leg raise. This time our straight leg raise is going forward. So we're going to do jumping jack arms, straight leg raise. Jumping jack arms, straight leg raise. If you can't go overhead, jumping jack arms will be out front. I got to get rid of my weights. So in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Jumping jack arms, straight leg raise. Alternating legs. Five more seconds here. Shake that out. High knee, lateral raise. High knee, lateral raise. About 10 more seconds here. Shake that out. We're going to go back into that chair position. Arms are going to be down. Palms are facing your side. Slowly bring one up and down. Up and down. Once you've got that movement going, stop your right arm about 90 degrees. Now your left arm is the only one moving. If you have shoulder problems, you're stopping right here. You're not going overhead. About 2 more seconds. Have them arms going together. Once you got that movement, stop that left arm. Right arm's going. About 3 more seconds. Shake that out. We're going to do heel touch, hammer, curl. Heel touch, hammer, curl. About 5 more seconds here. Then we're going to switch to reverse curl, toe touch. 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. Wrists are going to be, palms are going to be pointing down. Toe touch, reverse wrist curl. Sorry, reverse bicep curl, not wrist curl. Three more seconds. 2, 1. Shake that out. I still have my 3-pound weights. I'm holding the bottom of them. We're going to turn our wrists toward the ceiling. We're going to turn our wrists toward the floor. Supination, pronation. Elbows are at your sides. About 5 more seconds here. Shake that out. Back to our chair position. Arms are going to be out front. We're going to go up and we're going to come down. Up and we're going to come down. About 5 more seconds here. Shake that out. One last thing. Bicep curl. So we can relax a little bit. We're going to shake that one out. We're going to go into triceps. Pull them back. Pull them back, pull them back. Bend over row. About 5 more seconds here. Switch to upright row, upright row. Straighten those legs out. Deadlift. You should feel it in the backs of your legs on the posterior side. Nice and slow. We're going to set our weights down, grab a drink. We're going to cool down. You can unmute if you'd like. Shake that out. We're going to clasp our hands in front of us. We're going to round out that back. Whew. We're going to take that right arm, we're going to come behind our head. Oh. I'm going to take that right leg behind me while I'm stretching my tricep. I'm going to put my toe down. I'm going to rotate that ankle. Okay. I'm going to switch sides, both with my arm and my leg. I'm going to take my hand, put it on the back of my head, take my chin, put it to my chest, give it a little bit of overpressure. Going to take that left ear to my left shoulder. Give it a little overpressure. Oops. Switch sides. Arm across your body. I happen to start with my right. Switch sides, shake that out. Take your fingers, put them together, prayer, pull them down. Feel the stretch in your wrists. Left leg goes out, right leg goes a little bit behind you. Slowly bend down. You should feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Mine are extremely tight. Pulling your toes to your nose. Slowly stand back up. I have to find a wall. Stretch out that quad on your left side. If you happen to be on your right side, that's fine too. Just make sure you stretch both sides. Take that leg behind you. We're going to stretch our calves. First of all, we're going to have our knee nice and straight so we get our gastroc. We're going to hold it there for a second. And if I'm stretching too fast for you, that's fine. You stretch at your own time frame. Bend your knee. The biggest thing is you just need to be nice and stretched out. We're stretching our soleus now. It's very underutilized. Well, it's very overutilized and under cared for. Shake that leg out. Come back to hamstring. Legs going out. Slowly bending down. You should feel it posterior side. Bring those toes to the nose. Ooh. Come back up. Quad stretch. I have to find a wall sometimes. Knees should be touching. Try not to have them spread apart. Take that right leg, put it behind you. Straight knee. Stretch that calf out. Bend that knee. Come back up. In case we get cut off, we're going to do the figure 4 stretch. We're going to take our left knee, put it on our right side, sit down. You should feel this in your piriformis. Come back up. My timer's telling me we're about out of time. Other side. Slowly come back up. Give yourself a big old hug. Pat yourself on the back. This was today's total body workout.